already met this.
Thank you for having me.
You are very welcome. So how we can find you on Steem blockchain?
So on Steem blockchain, I have an account at CryptoSpa. So you can find me there easily at CryptoSpa.
Yeah, it's very interesting. And you, by the way, met Steem Cafe also in Moscow, yes?
Yes, yes, of course. So actually, I met first Steem Cafe, and later I met you in the city of Rostov-on-Don. So those meetings were really very great for me. I like them very much, and those meetings motivated me to start working on Steemit. So thank you, guys. Thank you a lot.
Yeah, you are welcome. So can you tell us a little bit about you? Where are you from? Where do you live?
Okay, so I am CryptoSpa on Steemit. I am from Bulgaria. It is a very small country in southeastern Europe. So because my mother is Russian, I moved to Russia, exactly to Moscow, 5.5 years ago. In 2012, I came to Moscow. I found a job here, and I've been living since that moment here in Moscow, in Russia. And I'm very happy to be here.
Yeah, I'm glad that you like Moscow and Russia.
Okay, thank you.
Tell me please about your Steem history. Did you start directly by posting or by videos?
I started actually by posting, and I started doing videos, to be honest, a week ago. So last Saturday was my first day when I started doing on a regular basis Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market analysis. So I started doing videos for DTube. Of course, at the very beginning, I did these posts, but it turned out that it's not for me. I like writing, but not that much. So I switched to making these videos.
Yeah, so you have experience in trading analysis, yes?
Yes, actually, I'm a financial analyst. I've been working on those financial markets for the last 12 years. I mean, working on the equity markets such as stock exchanges, commodities markets, and later I started analyzing and working with these cryptocurrencies. So I've been working in this field for the last 12 years, and I even have such education. I have a bachelor's degree and master degree in finance. So I like it.
Yeah, so it's good. So your analysis have to be true and good, I think.
I hope so. I don't know. I hope so.
Yeah, okay. So what do you think about Steem blockchain or all the system?
You know, like the more I use Steem, the more I understand that Steem is something unique. It is something really, it is something great. And I will tell you why. Steemit, for example, it is a very good, let's say, social network. So you can make friends from all over the world. I've been talking with guys from Africa, from Southern America, from Northern America, from Europe, from Asia, from India, here from Russia. So first of all, you can make a lot of social contacts. Secondly, I want to say that all those persons I have been communicating with, and of course I have met, including you, are really very great persons, really very nice people, smart people, creative people. So it is fun to communicate with these people. Steemit is something global. It is not like Facebook. You have in Facebook just your cousins, your friends from school or from university or some of your colleagues. You cannot make friends from other countries in Facebook that easily. Here, it is the opposite. You can communicate with everyone. Steemit is some kind of ecosystem uniting and unifying people all over the world, first of all. Secondly, I want to say that you can do whatever you want. You can upload your videos. You can express yourself. You can do a lot of posting. And for all those fun that you are having using Steemit, you can be rewarded. And just to draw on a conclusion, I want to quote one guy that I read last year in the forum Reddit. He said, if you use Facebook, In the best case, you will have at the end a balance of zero. So either you don't earn anything or you pay for some applications in Facebook, playing games and so on. It is quite the opposite here in Steemit. You have fun, you communicate with people, you create interesting content, you watch interesting videos, and at the end, even you are rewarded for your stuff. And it turns also that in the worst case, you will have a balance of zero, either more or zero. So it is a great place, a place of opportunities.
Yeah, you're right. Everything you said, it's the right thing about Steam blockchain, and everyone can find his place here.
Yes.
Okay, as an analyst, I will ask you this question. I don't usually ask this question for to everybody. What do you think about Steam like a currency and the future? Do you have in your mind analysis about Steam future?
Yes, like I will be honest, I will express my view. If we compare, for example, Bitcoin, Bitcoin has one advantage compared to some cryptocurrencies, such as, let's say, Steam. In my view, I don't know if I'm right, but this is my view. First of all, when Bitcoin was created, it was created opposite to the inflationary financial systems where Fed Reserve, European Central Bank, they have been constantly printing money. So Bitcoin market, Bitcoin cap emission is limited to 21 millions BTC. So because of its scarcity, the price in the long run, if demand is increasing, the price of the BTC will also go higher and higher. Steam and has a little bit this disadvantage, but I don't want to say that it is a bad cryptocurrency, but has this disadvantage. It is an inflationary cryptocurrency or digital token. You can print it and print it and print it constantly, and it resembles a little bit this Fed Reserve US dollar, European Central Bank cryptocurrency, euro fiat currency. And this is a little bit a kind of disadvantage in my view. But to be honest, because the ecosystem of Steemit and all the applications connected with Steam are growing very fast, more and more people are joining, and I think in the long run, the number of users will grow up to a few billions, from millions to billions. I think the price of Steam will definitely go up, and we will see a much higher prices than the current level, because number of people will grow. The number of people will grow. They will start creating a very good content with very good quality. So I'm quite bullish. I'm an optimist, to be honest.
Yeah, and you will have also more transactions.
Of course, definitely. As the number of users of this ecosystem grows, the number of transactions will respectively grow as well.
Yeah, and we are already between the most active blockchains in the world now.
Yes, probably. So I'm quite bullish about Steemit. So I think it's a good digital token and cryptocurrency as well.
Yeah,
very good.
For the answer. Okay, let's move to the other question about you. What can you tell us about you in terms of what are your skills and things that you do well in your life?
Yes. Okay. Thank you for asking me. So, as I said earlier, I'm a financial analyst. I think, at least I think, and I hope so, that I'm good at working with numbers, working in the field of finance. So I've been working in this field for the last 12 years. So my skills are the following. I think I do quite good, let's say, Forex market analysis, cryptocurrencies analysis. So I'm good at working with numbers and analyzing all these financial assets. So I'm not very good, for example, at doing videos. I don't know how to install and set up all these gadgets like microphones, cameras. This is something really very difficult for me. But working with numbers is my let's say, the best skills in my view.
Yeah, but contacting with me and with other YouTubers, we can all help you with editing
Yes.
videos, and you will improve for sure.
Thank you a lot. Thank you a lot for your help that you show me and explain me how to do all this stuff. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. The last question, to make it like brief, what are the tips that you can give to Steamians and YouTubers to grow?
I like this question, and it is very good question. And because I've been watching all the videos, I have prepared my answer in case you ask me. So look, clicks money and all dear YouTubers and Steamians. I'm a newbie, to be honest. I started uploading videos and making these cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, cryptocurrency markets and Bitcoin analysis last week on Saturday. So I actually listened to you all the time. I've been listening to you. I've been always listening to this question that you ask during the interviews and other DCooperation guys, and I applied almost most of the tips you commented with other guys. So actually, I follow your tips. For example, never upload your posts, don't use bots. Be consistent. Don't give up. For example, just do whatever you like. Be yourself. You will succeed in a long run. Communicate with people. Keep in touch with whales. Try to communicate with whales and comment on their content. So all those tips that I have heard during your interviews, I would I will reiterate them and say that in my view, all of those really work quite well, and I think those are the best tips. So thank you a lot for those tips.
You are welcome. But just tell me. Let's not talk about YouTube or Steve. Just tell me what we have to do to be successful in life. Just in few words.
I think just be yourself. Just be yourself. That's it. There is a place for everyone in this planet, so you have to be yourself. Do whatever you like, and you will achieve your goals, and you will have a great success.
Yeah, and the last thing, I've read you writing a post, something about DTube in Russian. Can you tell your opinion about DTube?
Like DTube is something great. Look, for me, DTube is something really very great. You can make videos, you can upload these videos, you can communicate with other people, and you can be rewarded for your content. About the Russian DTube, why I started doing videos in Russian. Actually, I make a video in English, and I duplicate it. So I do the same video in Russian, because probably there are many people speaking Russian within the Steemit and the DTube community, and I will try to reach out and to get in touch with them so that we can build the Russian community here. And I saw that many people, Russian-speaking people, they're really on Steemit and they're really on DTube, and they need some kind of driver to unite each other. So we lack this driver at the moment. So you see, like, for example, the English-speaking community is very, very active on Steemit and DTube, the Indian-speaking community, the Korean-speaking community, but the Russian-speaking community is not that active, and we need this driver. And this is the reason I started doing this video in Russian, to support the initiative to enlarge the Russian-speaking community in Steemit. And I'm sure we will also become a good community, and we will be able to contribute to the further enlargement and adoption of Steemit and DTube, of course.
Yeah. So thank you very much for being in this DCooperation. I hope to see you more. You can join our Discord server, and we work together to improve. Thank you.
Thank you, Klesmani. Thank you for having me. It is really a very big pleasure that at the end, I am also taking a part of one of your greatest DCooperation initiatives, interviews. So when I started watching and I'm following all of your DCooperation videos, I never thought that one day I will become a part of this DCooperation interview. So thank you a lot. It's really fun. Thank you.
Okay. See you. Bye.
See you, bye.
You, everybody.